Do you feel you could achieve much more with your life, but feel held back? Are you constantly working hard with your foot firmly on the accelerator, but it feels as if your emotional handbrake is going on at the same time, preventing you achieving what you really deserve? Perhaps you've explored traditional solutions and still been unable to make significant breakthroughs in your emotional life. If this resonates with you, you should consider the latest breakthrough technique called MER, Mental Emotional Release Therapy. This quickly removes the emotional restraints you may experience in life and leaves you empowered to take the action you need to create better behaviour patterns to lead you towards the success you know you're capable of. MER is the clinically researched approach to help you release stress, anxiety, fear and other negative emotions. It's a collection of techniques developed from NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming, that allow you to gain emotional control over your life. That feeling of being held back, inappropriate emotional reactions such as bursts of anger, periods of apathy, depression, sadness, anxiety or chronic fear prevent you from achieving the quality of life you desire. Limiting decisions such as "I'm not good enough," "I'll never be rich," or "I don't deserve a great marriage" create false limitations and hamper your ability to create attainable goals and outcomes. Mental and emotional release therapy enables you to eliminate many types of issues from your past, allowing you to move forward towards your goals and desires. The MER model has become widely known as the most effective method for creating quick, lasting change for an individual. Combining this with NLP provides an innovative approach to understanding and directing human experience, communication and behaviour. MER was created by applying a therapeutic process to the concept of your internal memory storage system. The result is a collection of techniques which produce long-lasting transformation very quickly, faster than what's currently called brief therapy. These powerful MER techniques are becoming the method of choice to make fast, effective, long-term changes in behaviour. Now, throughout history, humankind has been aware of the passage of time as a timeline. Aristotle was the first to mention the stream of time in his book Physics 4. William James spoke of linear memory storage as early as 1890. And finally, the concept of timeline, nearly forgotten, was revived in the late 1970s by the developers of NLP and recently perfected as mental and emotional release therapy by Dr. Matt James. Your timeline is how you unconsciously store your memories, or how you unconsciously know the difference between a memory from the past or a projection of the future. Behavioural change in an individual takes place at an unconscious level. People don't change consciously. The MER process works at the unconscious level, releasing the effects of past negative experiences and changing inappropriate programming, i.e. behaviour, in minutes rather than months or years. Listen to what others are saying about MER.
I would say it's a life-changing experience, that we hold so much baggage that we don't even know, that everybody owes it to themselves to go through something like this.
But I was absolutely blown away that suddenly I was very emotional, and as I went through the process, the emotion went away very quickly and it was completely gone.
It allowed me to kind of put a closure to it in a way, or recognize that behavior. And then in that moment, I was able to kind of feel better, knowing that, you know, I don't have to feel that way, or I know the source of it, and that's not true anymore. It might have been in that life, but not in this life. I felt lighter, felt good.
What affected you?
How did it affect me? Oh, it made me feel hopeful and good and like, wow, it just was bright. It was a wonderfully bright, colorful picture, and it just felt right. And I'm like, why haven't I ever done this? And since I was 40, I haven't had this dream, and I just threw it.
So I came into the session with a specific issue, and I really didn't know what would happen. I was not even really sure it was going to work. It was so simple, what we had to do, what I had to do, of course. It helps clear the path, really just get junk out of the way. Path is clear, and it frees you up. It frees you to really do what you want to do.
I'll give you a simple illustration of how it works. Imagine the gestalt or initial problem, however it was caused, shown here as a circle, creating subsequent problems in your life. Now imagine all these subsequent negative events, some of them more significant than others, connected like a string of pearls from the first event, the original problem, through your timeline. In our MER session, the initial problem is carefully isolated and then removed. Once it's removed, it's like cutting the string in a pearl necklace, they all fall off. And similarly, once the original problem is removed, the emotional charge of the subsequent events are removed so that whilst you may still remember these events, there's no emotional charge left in them to affect you as they used to. You've effectively changed your timeline. It's a fascinating process that accesses the speed of the unconscious mind to resolve issues that you've probably been wrestling with for years. It'll leave you feeling more confident, productive and inspired to fulfill the dreams you'd left behind on your old timeline. I'm Richard Bergin, Master Practitioner of Mental Emotional Release Therapy. Just click here for a complimentary 30-minute consultation with me, or click here to call and arrange your life the way you'd really like it to be.